A friend of mine recommended I go onto the NBN website. I realised after looking it was so important to have everything set up properly in the home to have proper signal. My name is Melanie Purcell and I am the co-founder and director of Sunday's a Label. We are a women's fashion label. We distribute globally. We're all online for our company and I spend a lot of time online and a lot of time working from home online. The internet's always been okay. It can be a bit glitchy. It's good enough, but to be honest, we've just been so busy with life that we haven't bothered to fix it. We spend a lot of time shooting content, uploading imagery. That means a lot of time downloading, uploading a lot of files. I have 3 kids of all different ages, boys, girls. That means a lot of different devices, a lot of different channels. None of them like the same thing, being all different ages. They spend a lot of time, whether it be gaming, doing their homework, all the streaming. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. We used to have a lot of trouble with the internet dropping in and out. Every time I was on a Zoom call for work, it was unreliable. The streaming would keep buffering all of the time. Downloads were a nightmare, they would take forever. I had no idea what was causing it. I didn't know if it was the connection to the house. It was just really frustrating. A friend of mine recommended I go onto the NBN website. I realised after looking it was so important to have everything set up properly in the home to have proper signal. I never stopped and thought about how many devices we had in this house, and it's actually scary to think how many we have running on the internet. One of the first things that we learnt was our actual Wi-Fi router was really old. I'm not even sure how old it was. I'm kind of embarrassed. We're not even checking and looking it up sooner, but it makes a huge difference. After knowing all this, we actually updated to a Wi-Fi mesh system. What that means is you have your system and 2 other points in the house, so the signal stays super strong wherever you are. And finally, we plugged a few of our devices into the actual router itself, so there wasn't so many devices that had to connect through wireless. Now that we've done this, everything just runs so much faster, even when we're all online at the same time. I'm not the one dropping out of work calls anymore, and I get more work done because downloads are so much quicker now. After learning everything that was wrong with our setup, with having the router tucked away behind the lounge and not really knowing how to do it or not updating plans and not having that knowledge, now it's so much better. I think, as time goes on, we're only going to be doing more and more online. I think the next step for us is to be requesting an update on the fibre connection to the house.